Alrighty, we are live. We are ready to do this stream. It's gonna be fun. We're gonna have a blast the whole time. And look, we have Mr. Oh man, I don't even know. GPR 3 alt. I'm sorry, I can't. I'm not smart enough to decipher that. Joining us here already. Thank you for joining us. So today we are going to be doing Eyes of Glouphrie? How we pronounce that is still a mystery. Mod Ash has not revealed that yet. So obviously, if the god has not spoken, we cannot know. But anyway, we're going to have fun. It's a gnome quest. We're going to get a crystal saw at the end of that. So, you know, I'm going to be using that to level up that amazing construction that I love that quest. It's the best best skill in the game. As you can see, I have leveled it up quite a bit. Let me tell you, level 29. You know, not as much as, you know, hunting is still down there. And rune crafting, obviously, I don't like as much. But let me tell you, if I didn't have to level the construction, I wouldn't have. But some level updates here. I did get level 97 today in strength. As you can tell, just barely got it. So yeah, that's some interesting stuff that has happened. So let's get right into this quest and picking up the stuff that we need. We're going to need a bucket of sap. And as always, with this account, we buy everything that we need for the quest because I am not going to Iron Man this. Why haven't these sold? These are the questions and the mysteries that I must have answered. Why haven't those sold? And now they have. Okay, good. So, let's see here. We need a bucket of sap. Can we buy that? Yes, we can. Oh, and it's going for my favorite price of 1K. Oh, I just love overpaying for stuff. A mud rune? Let's just get 100 of those. No, that's kind of expensive. Let's just do 10. That works. That works. Oh man, and they're not even selling. Pestle and Mortar, we got that. Again, like, this is like several quests in a row. We had that streak going where it was just Pestle Mortar, Pestle Mortar, Pestle Mortar. And now it's back again. So, I think I have a maple log, I have an oak log, I have a hammer and a saw. Okay, so the other stuff I can just go to the bank and grab. Maple log. I wonder if I have any maple logs. Oak log I have. And we need a hammer. And we need a saw. Okay. There's that. Let's go back. I guess, okay. I guess mud runes are not something that are easily bought. I guess let's do 500 each. I don't know. Like, oh look, there we go. Yes, it finally got some mud runes. Gotta tell my friend here, Neuropulse. He's also trying to get do all the quests. He's about to do Dragon Slayer too. So yeah. So, let's see. Recommended a Drayman staff if you started Fairytale Part 2, which I have not. 13 runecraft needed and blah blah blah. Slayer ring. Teleport quick access to... No, I don't have that. To get sap, don't need that because I bought it. Blah 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 blee blee blah blue. You've never played RuneScape? It's RuneScape, not RuneScape. RuneScape is a different game that I probably wouldn't play either. But I definitely recommend it. I definitely recommend playing RuneScape. It's a good game. Missing out on a lot. I would actually try, not a lot of people will tell you this, but I would try both versions. I would try RuneScape 3 first, and then I would play old school, and then go with whichever one you like best. If you like more modern games, then I would definitely go with RuneScape 3, but if you like older games, then I definitely go with old school. And I play old school because I've been playing since 2006, and so I prefer the older version because I know the mechanics more. But if you're new to the game, definitely pick which one you like the best. There's no wrong answer. Well, at least for me. To some, there's a wrong answer. So we need to go to the Tree Gnome Village, or Tree Gnome Stronghold, rather, which we can fast travel there. Okay, hold on. First of all, I have this habit of keeping all of my coin in my inventory, which you don't want to do. Yeah, if you like older games, then I would definitely do old school RuneScape, and I would follow this guide that I'm linking to you. And that's the guide that I am following. And that will set you up real nice. Okay, Tree Gnome Stronghold. For, like, that'll give you, like, that's the guide that I follow. You do those quests in that order, and then it sets you up for a good account and having all you know, it'll introduce you to stuff that you need to know. Okay. And then where do we need to go from here? I need to head southwest from the tree spirit until you see a quest starting point. Southwest, over this way. Oh, I forgot to mention, you can't see it on stream, but I am wearing my Mob Crush shirt. Thank you, Mob Crush, for sending this to me. If you haven't checked out Mob Crush Studio, do it. It's the best way to stream your content to Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Periscope simultaneously through one platform. And they have sponsorship deals and stuff like that for all streamers. It's a first-come, first-served basis. They have campaigns. The more you stream, the more likely you are to get into a campaign offered to you. So if you're starting out a streamer and you want to get on all of the platforms all at once for free and easy and work your way up, definitely Mob Crush is the way to do it. And if you do a lot of mobile game streaming, then Mob Crush is the platform for you. So, okay, I don't see this. That's not the quest start. Oh, it's over here. Okay. I didn't go far enough west. But yes, that's my message. Check out Mob Crush Studio. It's been working out great for me for almost a month now. So, and I'll never say no to a free t-shirt. Okay, so do I enter the cave? I entered the cave. And I need to talk to Brimstail. Enter the cave, speak to Brimstail. He will ask you to go into the next cave and look at it carefully. Inspect the singing bowl. Set it in the center of the cave, surrounded by the black circular pothole. Unlock, attempt to Oaknock's machine. Once you're done with these two actions, talk to Brimstail again. Okay. What is prayer? Is that what you're asking? So prayer are these things right here. So basically they're sort of like magic. I don't know. Like they're kind of hard to explain, but like you level your prayer and that gives you prayer points, and that tells you how long you can have these prayers active. And really the most important ones are these protect from magic, missiles, and melee. Like those are your bread and butter prayers, and those allow you to protect yourself from those types of attacks, and so you won't get hit by them pretty much at all if you're using them properly. And then you have other prayers that like help heal, make you more accurate, boost your stats. If you die, you'll do damage to that which killed you. Have a further your damage dealt is also removed from opponent's prayer. There's all sorts of different ones. Protect an item, an extra item on death. So prayer can be pretty complicated and easy at the same time. So we're going to talk to Brimstail.
Ah, hello, adventurer. What can I do for you?
What's that creature wandering around?
Oh, Izzy? He's my pet.
What kind of creature is Izzy?
I'm not sure. He's very cute, though, don't you think? It's very restful having a pet, especially when you are stuck in a cave for as long as I am.
So what do you do down here anyway?
Isn't it obvious? I investigate thaumaturgy. I research the arcane. I attempt to explain the inexplicable.
You study magic? Then what kind of magic? I do a bit of magic myself, you know.
Are you a budding mage? I can tell you more about my research if you'd like.
Yes, that sounds fascinating.
Excellent! It's so rare I can find someone to discuss my researches. Most gnomes seem to find it all very tedious.
Never! How could they think that? Though I suppose gnomes aren't known for their magic.
Well, that's true. These days, apart from a few combat spells, most gnomes seem to be a bit suspicious of mages.
Really? Why is that?
Well, there is a bit of a history there. Do you want me to tell you about it?
I'm more interested in researching things right now.
Gah! Young mages these days. No patience. No perseverance. Magic is not a toy or a shiny weapon, you know. You can't alter reality unless you understand it. And you cannot understand unless you search for the true cause of things. And history is a record of the causes of things.
I stand corrected. Tell me more.
Well, the most famous gnomish mage of all got into a bit of trouble. Most gnomes don't really talk about him, other than telling stories about him as if he was some sort of boogeyman. Ridiculous! He was a gnome like any other. He sounds like a fascinating character. He was one of the King Hetherorg the Great's advisors during the Grand Migration, but he was exiled after the Goblin Wars.
Why was that?
Well, I'm not really sure. This was all before I was born, and no one talks about what happened to Glouphrie these days.
He must have done something very bad then.
Well, maybe. I'm not so sure. As it happens, I've been looking into that part of our history. All I've managed to establish was that he was particularly interested in optics and light magic.
It's hard to see what he could misuse light in a way that would get him exiled.
Well, indeed. I have also found out, though, he was generally disliked by other gnomes. His moniker was Glouphrie the Untrusted. Oaknock the Engineer and Glouphrie didn't like each other either.
Oaknock? I haven't heard of him before.
Oaknock was an engineer, an architect, very famous. There are statues of him around the palace. His reputation amongst gnomes is second only to King Hetherorg himself. He built most of the stronghold, you know. Are you really interested in all of this? Do you want to see something interesting?
Of course.
Well, have a careful look around at everything in the next cave, and come back and tell me what you find.
Alright, so we have to go to this next cave and report back.
Oh, look! Another player! It's Nathan K.
Okay, we gotta inspect the singing bowl. And we have to unlock the machine. You look at the machine, it's an impressive piece of work, though it looks like it was made using a strange combination of materials. There seem to be two parts with apparently differing functions. It is made from maple and oak wood with crystal all stuck together with a strange glue. You have no idea how it works or what it does. Okay, do I have to search the plant? I'm gonna search the plant. Okay, now we gotta go back to this guy, and he will, yes, tell us more.
Hello, adventurer. What can I do for you?
I had a look in the other room now.
Ah, so what did you find?
There was a pit with a crystalline-looking bowl in the center.
Indeed. Sadly, I know very little about it. It looks elven to me, though.
There is also a large, strange-looking machine.
That's right. It was built by Oaknock.
How do you know that?
The room used to be Oaknock's workshop. I'd also recognize his style anywhere.
What does it do?
I have no idea, but I do know someone who might. There is one gnome left alive who knew Oaknock, and King Hetherorg and Glouphrie, for that matter. Who's that?
Who is that?
Have a guess? Well, King Neronod tells me you've already visited him.
Oh, I know. You're talking about Hazelmere, aren't you?
Very good, young apprentice.
Didn't he help create the Grand Tree?
That's right. He was the third advisor to King Hetherorg. He found and tended the Grand Tree. If you are really interested in all of this, then could you do me a favor and visit Hazelmere for me? I've been meaning to go for a while, but I have responsibilities here. There's always someone who wants to use the Rune S mines.
Of course, I'd love to.
Good.
Wait a minute, am I going to have to translate everything he says using the dictionary again?
Ha! He's an old-fashioned kind of gnome and doesn't like visitors much, but I'm sure he'll want to talk about the old days.
But he only speaks ancient gnomish.
That may be true, though he may just be faking it to deter visitors. Either way, he's a wise old gnome. If he really wants to talk to you, I'm sure he'll find a way.
Well, alright, if you say so. What do you want me to ask him?
Well, ask him if he knows anything about Oaknock's machine, and anything you can find about Glouphrie. would be very interesting, wouldn't you agree?
Right then, I'd better be on my way. I'll be back soon. So the Streamlabs thing that pops up if you're watching on Twitch with my little symbol there, if you click that, you can spend Lestrade coins and gamble coins and stuff like that. It's just an extension for Twitch that Streamlabs has to add interactivity for you, the viewer. Okay, so we need to go speak to Brimstail again, and he will... okay, another way to reach him is using the Nightmare Zone. That's right, he is all the way over there. Why is he over there so far away? That's fine. Okay, we'll do... I really don't want player-owned houses. Nightmare Zone! Hazelmere, there's a long conversation, and he will get inside your mind where you can now talk to him. This requires 46 magic and cannot be boosted. Long cutscene will follow, showing the Goblin Wars against the Gnomes and Glouphrie with the Gnome King. Hazelmere will then give you a crystal token for the machine. Okay. Now I gotta remember where Hazelmere is. He's over here. I remembered.
I remember. Remember when we talked to the gnome? Oh yeah, I remember.
The mage starts to speak, but all you hear is blah, blah, blah. Hello, Hazelmere? Blah, blah, human. Sarko. Brimstail has sent me to ask you some questions. Ha! Atari's cherry. I have some questions about the old days. Brimstail has been filling me in about gnomish history. Blah! Brimstail! Blah blah! Human! Blah! Minhar! It sounds like a fascinating time. It also sounds like some important things happened then, events that we shouldn't forget. Laquinsna! Blah human! Blah blah blah! He has also found a machine. He says it was built by Oaknock. Oaknock? Ha! Blah blah. Blah 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 blah. Oaknock. Blah 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 blah. Blah 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 blah. Blah blah blah. Healthorg. Cinqua. Blah blah blah. Thanks for spending your Lestrade coins on that, sir. I'm sorry, I don't understand a word you're saying. Impessy human. You feel strange, as if Hazelmere has started poking around in your head. You know, you could ask a real question. Anytime, you don't have to spend your coins on that. I think that's just the default thing. And I'll try to answer them between dialogues. You feel okay, and yet has started poking around your brain and your head, and yet everything seems a lot clearer.
Not bad for a human.
You can hear Hazelmere's voice in your head, but he's not moving his lips. Very strange. You understand what he's saying, though, which is a bonus. Weird. How are you doing this, Hazelmere?
Old magic's beyond your skill, human. You can stop flapping your big human lips as well. Just think.
So how do I do this? Wow, that's impressive. Brimstail was telling me that gnomes didn't trust mages these days. Can you hear me? Glouphrie, wasn't it? He did something bad and got exiled. Oh, I'm feeling a little dizzy. You knew him, didn't you? What can you tell me about him? And what's that machine that Oaknock built? Isn't that magical as well? Do you know what it does?
Stop wittering on, Lestrade. You're giving me a headache. This mind speech is hard enough without having to listen to your incoherent babbling. Think about nothing. Clear your mind.
Clear my mind? Hey, how did you know my name?
I'm reading your mind, foolish human. How do you think? Now, clear your mind!
How do I think about nothing? I'll give it a go. Tasty lobster. Gah! I'm thinking about something. Stop thinking about lobster. Pink lobster. Big lobster. Lobsters with wings. Wings! Lobsters don't have wings! Ah! I can't do this!
Just shut up and listen. I have a story to tell you that will answer most of your questions. Let us travel back in time to the time you humans called the Fourth Age. King Helthorg had become king. The elves mysteriously decided to travel west, leaving most of Kandarin open for conquest. The humans weren't here yet, only King Helthorg and the gnomes to the north, and a collection of goblin tribes to the south. Both armies moved to claim the lands, and were, of course, destined to meet in battle. And so it came to pass that the goblins and the gnome armies met at the Battle of Atari Sundri.
Oh, look at this battle. It's so epic! Look at them fight. They're getting ready.
Both sides faced each other on the battlefield. A bloody battle was in prospect. Our gnomes were brave, but we were no match for the mass brute goblin stupidity. But Glouphrie, then King Helthorg, had devised a plan. If you don't lead an invisible army, pretend you do. And so, Glouphrie created an army of illusion. Giant tortoises, knowing that goblins would be scared of anything bigger than they were.
Big Boss didn't say nothing about the gnomies having monster tortoises! They'd be huge! Tortoise is too scary and pointy! We runs away! And so the goblins ran away! Hey, was that you next to the tortoises? You look so handsome.
Handsome? That was a long time ago. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. Sadly, the golden times were not destined to last for long. There was once a very special spirit tree in the stronghold, silver as a birch. Old and wise. I considered him a friend. I called him Argento. His true name was unpronounceable. He was the first spirit tree I had befriended, and the one I knew the best. I would sometimes travel visiting and finding other spirit trees, and during one such trip, I was filled with a great sense of foreboding.
Well, I'm glad you think I'm funny, and I enjoy doing this, and I hope you enjoy watching.
I felt a shadow pass over me, and I was in a tingling in the air, even though the weather was fine that day. Then I felt a sudden pain, as if the anima mundi was crying out with the loss of a favored child. And I knew that one of the old ones had died, and I had lost a friend. I rushed straight back to the grand tree, only to find that no one had noticed anything, and that Argento was still standing and seemed alive. But I knew something was wrong. He refused to talk to me, and his aura was no longer present. Someone had hidden his death. I talked to Oaknock, and he was incensed. He immediately blamed Glouphrie, and although Oaknock could be rather irrational when it came to Glouphrie, they never saw eye to eye. I knew he was right this time. Glouphrie had used his magic to hide the truth from all of us. Oaknock, he made a machine, an anti-illusion machine, with some help from the elves, and prepared it and summoned the advisors to Argento.
Why have you summoned us here?
Oh, you'll see, sire. Switch on the machine!
What is the meaning of this?
The silver spirit tree is dead! Glouphrie has been using his foul arts to mask his truth. What other secrets has he been keeping?
Explain yourself!
I live to serve you, sire. I work for the good of us all.
How can lying to your fellow gnomes be good?
Some things are best kept secret.
Even to your king?
Occasionally.
Enough! How can I trust a gnome who hides things from me?
No gnome can blame you for what you do not know.
That is not how I rule! Glouphrie, are you no longer my advisor? Leave this place!
Only the naive believe they can rule without someone like me. Your empire will crack, and the gnomes will become but a joke.
Sarko!
So be it. I'll be watching. And so Glouphrie left, and traveled with some companions to a place that they called Orspandra. We have heard nothing but rumors about them since.
So where's this our Spondra place anyway? Yeah, I said it so you gain the trade coins really fast. It makes it more fun.
Nobody knows for certain where... Somewhere rocky, I suppose. The rumor is that after founding his new home, Glouphrie used his magic to shroud the city in a mist. Our Spondra may not exist at all. However, I suspect that Glouphrie is still around one way or another.
Why do you think that?
Just call it a gnomish intuition.
So the machine that Brimstail has found is the one that Oaknock built to stop Glouphrie's illusions? Do you know how it worked?
I've never studied it, but I believe it used elven magic, so it must be used crystals of some sort. Crystal discs, yes, that sounds familiar. Actually, come to think of it, I think I may have one lying around. Here, take this, maybe it will help you.
Well, thank you, Hazelmere. You've told me a lot of things I need to ponder for a while.
Ah, very well. Oh, and when you see that lazy toad Brimstail, tell him next time he needs information to come himself.
I'll do that. Farewell. Okay, so... go back and speak to Brimstail, where you will see a shortcut scene in which an invisible gnome will sabotage the machine you examined earlier. Okay, so what we need to do is go back to the bank. Because I don't think there is a teleport near me that I can use. Need to go back to Varrock. Then I can teleport back to where I was. Back to Brimstail. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, no, there we go. Boom. And we go to Varrock. Go back to the Grand Exchange.
The grandest of exchanges.
Okay, and we don't need to get anything from the bank because I have it on me. So now we go to the spirit tree and we go back to the gnome stronghold. We go this way. Oh, well, thank you. I hope to create a unique experience for the viewer through story and questing and music. And still, after 60 episodes of this, I still need to refine it, but it's getting there. Maybe by the time I've done all the quests, I can finally say that it's a good stream. Okay, I did not.
Hello, adventurer. What can I do for you?
I visited Hazelmere. He told me all sorts of interesting things.
Ah, thank you, my young apprentice. What did he tell you?
He told me quite a story. You may want to take notes.
Excellent. I like a good story.
Right. Well, it starts like this. You tell Brimstail everything Hazelmere told you. Brimstail takes lots of notes.
So, the machine emits an anti-illusion glamour?
And here's the invisible gnome.
Glamour?
What's that?
Don't you know anything? A glamour is a type of enchantment or magical effect.
Oh, yes, it does have such a glamour. It seems to use crystal discs to work in some way. You show Brimstail the disc Hazelmere gave you.
Oh, crystal discs. It may have a few of those in a drawer somewhere.
What's that? Something just moved behind you.
Sabotage. Really? Wait, what's that banging noise? What happened to the machine? It's broken!
Something is afoot. I sense sabotage. Okay, that's enough of that. That was a good joke. Okay. Anyway, it's now been destroyed. Okay. Now let's see, what do we do? Okay. Crush the mind room. Oh, I forgot the pestle and mortar. The most important thing. That's okay. There's a bank like right here, so no big deal. No bug deal. Just gotta go to the bank. I am on Eastern time. Okay, crush the mine room and use it on the bucket of sap. To create magic glue. Repair the machine using a maple log and oak log. Yeah, it's Eastern time, and after this, actually, if I have time, I'm gonna try out the new PUBG map, because I did get access to that, so that should be fun. Do you know anything about PUBG? PUBG? Okay, so you look at the damage done. There are two main wooden parts that need to be repaired. It looks as if you'll need two types of wood, maple and oak, to complete the repairs. It also looks as if everything was stuck together by some sort of resin-based glue that smells of pine and contains flecks of gray powder that glint and sparkle in a magical way. Yeah, apparently they were releasing some new map and they're testing it tonight starting at 10, so I figured I'd try it out myself. You think that you'll need some skill in construction level 5 and the standard construction tools to repair the machine. Okay, repair. Bro, it's Wolf! How's it going? Actually, should I say Brodus, as we've established that's what your name is on this channel. Okay, so we have to unlock it. Okay, now also there's another issue here. I need to blow my nose. Okay, here we go. Here's some Kleenex. There we go. Okay. Okay, problem solved. Kleenex found. I got it. I found the tissue. Okay, so now you have to unlock and restart the machine. For this, you'll need more crystal discs. Talk to Brimstail to get some from him.
Hello, adventurer. What can I do for you?
You can give me the stupid discs. That's what. I think I've fixed the machine.
Well done. You're almost as good at fixing things as a gnome. Who'd have thought?
No, I still don't think it's activated. There appears to be some sort of lock on the front. I think I know what the discs are for, though. There's a slot in the front that looks like it might fit a disc and a number.
So what do you think the number means?
I'm not sure yet. Maybe I should put a disc into the slot and see what happens.
That reminds me, I found those crystal discs I mentioned before. They're not quite the same as the one Hazelmere gave you, but I think they look similar in size and weight.
They also look as if they might fit in the slots on both of the machines. Maybe I should try it out?
I wonder if their different sizes and shapes mean anything.
I've been thinking that as well. I shall ponder it some more. I'll work it out.
That's the spirit. This is all good training for the mind.
Your 14-day trial to what? What's SOT? Hold on. Let me think. SOT. Nope, I don't know what SOT is. You have to tell me. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah, because you were using Game Pass. Did they ever get that fixed? I'm guessing not, or it took them too long. Okay, so drop the discs and talk to them again to get more discs. To work the machine, you have to fit the crystal discs as the numbers shown will be different for everybody. Therefore, you have to solve this mostly yourself. This is how it works. To the west side of the chart shows the value of each color. Huh. Lestrade coins, that's what he's asking about. How many Lestrade coins you have from Streamlabs. You should have quite a few, actually. The value is multiplied by the number of sides each crystal has. Circle has 1, triangle has 3, square has 4, pentagon has 5. Example, a 4 can be a red square or a green circle. A 7 can be a violet circle. A 12 can be a green triangle or a yellow square. Oh my goodness. I need a 10. So an orange pentagon? How do I get an orange pentagon? Oh. Okay, this part's really hard. Okay, you have to create a single disc worth the number of points shown. Try to get the smaller numbers and it's easy. A violet pentagon or similar, if not needed, may be exchanged for one of the lower values using Oaknock Exchange. Once unlocked, you need to restart the machine. For this, you need to fit 6 separate tokens to 3 different numbers. Okay, so I need to get more tokens, but to do that I have to trick him into giving them to me. So I have to drop the tokens and talk to him again. Okay. Now we have a couple different choices here for tokens. And I need to get a 10, but I don't... No, I don't need these. Wait, 2 times... Oh, this is confusing. Oh, okay. I need to make an orange pentagon. So I need to... Wait, so an orange, yeah, an orange circle is 2, and a blue circle is 5. So I need to make a blue circle somehow. Oh my god. Oh yeah, no, concussions and thinking don't go together at all. So I have an orange circle. I need a red pentagon. Yes. Okay. So then I should be able to use the orange circle and the red pentagon. No, a violet circle is 7. Why isn't this making what I want it to make? Okay, fine. Do this and this. No, yellow pentagon is 15. Literally the only 10 on here is the orange pentagon. Screw it. Let's add this. Let's see. Let's do an orange. Let's do this. Okay, let's do this. This. Let's throw this in there. No, orange triangle. No. Nope. 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 Let's try this with this one and this one. I need it to turn into a orange pentagon, and I don't know how to get it to turn into an orange, to at least give me an orange pentagon. This. Let's do this. Let's do this. Oh, sweet baby Jesus. Oh. Oh no! How did I make that orange pentagon? I need another one! Oh no! But I need a 17. I can use 2 of them. So to get 17, let's see here. Do a violet circle, which I don't have. Indigo triangle is 18. So we can do that one there. Let's see. I don't have a blue triangle. I have a green square, which is worth 4, but the yellow pentagon, which is worth 15, but oh, okay, yes, okay. So then a orange circle, and this, boom. Okay, so then I need to get another. Dang. Okay, so I need. Let's put the ones that I need to keep. Hold on. Let's put the ones I need to keep up here. So I need that for sure. I need this one for sure. So I need those up there for certain. So now I can... Why is it trading them around? I need these 3. Don't get rid of those 3. Now I need to exchange these again for another... orange pentagon. No? Okay. Damn it. Orange triangle. Okay, what if I add this to the mix? This. Nope, okay. This. A little of this. A little of that. Yeah, it's yellow and red. It's an orange circle. Nope, that's not gonna give it to me. Okay. What about this and this? Nope. What about just this? It's an orange square. An orange square is 8. Wait. I don't need that because that's 35. This is like so confusing and I hate this so much. I just want everybody to understand how much I hate this. Wait, no. Well... Freaking orange pentagon, that's all I need! It's like... Pentagon! Okay. Put the orange pentagon in here. We put the circle. Actually, we put this into here. Here. We need the this and this. Oh, yes. Why not? All the slots need to be filled? Son of a... Okay, there's that one. Okay, so we need 18 with 3 different things. So, let's see what we have. Orange square is 8. So there's 8. Five. 13. Wait. No, that's not right. Can we just... Green square. Okay, well, let's get rid of these. Let's exchange this. This I can work with. Okay. This goes here. This goes there. Okay. Boom! Oh my god! That was the worst thing. I don't ever want to have to do that again. Huzzah! It's working!
Well done, Lestrade. I knew you'd work it out. I'll make a mage out of you yet. Wait, what's happening? Ick!
What on earth?
Izzy! No! There's something very wrong going on here!
Okay, once you've unlocked the machine, speak to Brimstail again. The once cute creatures are now evil creatures. Cutscene, talk to Brimstail and he will tell you to speak to King Narnode, but you don't have to speak to him before killing them. There are 6 creatures in total, and they have 1 hit point each. Phew, I've got the machine working now. What do I need to do?
Well, it seems that Izzy was not so cute after all. How awful, how mysterious.
So this was the illusion. The Arpacidrins went to so much effort to conceal. A pet? That wasn't cute enough? Where did you find this one?
Izzy just wandered into my cave. He was cute and friendly, so I kept it. He seemed very curious and used to watch me do my researches. I liked the companionship. Research is lonely work.
So, he's been keeping an eye on you while you do important magical research?
I suppose it has. I haven't thought of it like that. I'm sure I've seen others of these creatures around the place.
Where?
I think King Narnode has one, and I think I saw one by the gates. And I'm sure I've seen a few more wandering around.
In other words, all places to keep an eye on what's going on in the stronghold.
Oh my goodness. I think I'm beginning to understand where you are going with this.
Yes, they must be spies. They are watching us with those creepy red eyes, and they must have told someone that we were working on the machine.
Oh, so that horrible thing was listening to us all along. You'd better tell the king what's going on.
Okay, we don't need to talk to the king before we kill the creatures, so we need to kill the creatures. One by King Narnode. One at the top of the grand tree by the prison, one by the giant tortoises in the pen northwest of the grand tree, one by the spirit tree, and one by the entrance. So we'll hit up those. Why did you put Drake in there? Seriously? You're gonna make me play Drake? That has naughty words in it? You just want this to get demonetized. Oh. I think I can go in and let me see here. Yeah, here we go. There we go. There we go. Yeah, it's not necessarily a perfect system, but there I refunded the points. Okay, there's one by the spirit tree. There it is. One by the front gates. There it is. 1 in the northwest with the tortoises. Northwest of the Grand Tree. No, I don't want the sandwiches, sandwich lady. Get out of here. That's a gnome ball. Ah, there's the tortoises. There's the evil creature. Oh, there is an exit over here. Nice! Then we kill this evil creature. We talk to the king. Oop. Good day, sire. I take it you've noticed that cute creature you had in here was looking rather different now.
Ah, yes, I was. Do you know what's going on here?
I think I do. It's a long story, but the short version is this. The Arpacendran gnomes have planted these creatures as spies to watch what's going on in the stronghold.
What? That's outrageous!
I have just reactivated a machine that was built by Oaknock that dispels illusions, and now these creatures' true form are revealed.
Glouphrie! Now we know what he's been up to all these years. Gah! Never trust a mage.
Well, I wouldn't go as far as that. It is only through Brimstails and my research that we have established this is going on.
Huh. Well, all of these creatures must be removed. We cannot allow our Pacendrans to spy on us anymore. How many of these things are there?
I don't know, sire.
Well, find them all and dispatch them now.
I'm right on it.
Have you found all the spies yet?
What? I thought I got them all. Oh, there's one more. Boop. I think so. There were 6 in total.
Wow, thank goodness. Thank you for your help. Brimstail also tells me that you helped him a lot finding out what was going on.
Help? I did all of the hard work.
Ah, getting others to do the donkey work seems to be a skill that mages develop well.
So what will you do now?
Well, I have many things to think about. Why are the Arpacendrans spying on us? And what are they planning?
I'm certainly worrying, and whoever sabotaged the machine couldn't have been far from here. Are there gnomes here who are also spies?
Indeed, that is another thing that worries me.
If you find out more, I'd be willing to help investigate.
Ah, that may be very useful. Thank you. I may well call for your help again. Oh, before you leave, I have something you might like.
What's that?
It's been passed down to me from king to king. It belonged to Oaknock. He proclaimed that it was only a hero of the gnomes should have it. I think you count as a hero. Also, since you have been looking into Oaknock, you might be able to work out what it is. The gnome gives you a small crystal seed. I wonder what it does. Well, I'm not sure. That your magic research skills will help you there. Good luck. 2 quest points. 12,000 magic XP. 2,500 woodcutting XP. 6,000 rune crafting XP. 250 construction XP. And a mysterious crystal seed. And that, my friends, finishes out the quest. Which means that tomorrow we'll be doing Enter the Abyss. Because that is next on the list. Now, as a special treat, I will try and see if I can load up the new experimental map for PUBG.